Hi there and welcome to this video tutorial on how to set up the Simple New Web system, where I'll run through and give you an introduction and show you how to get started. But first of all, I'd like to congratulate you and thank you for becoming our newest customer of the Simple New Web system. I'd like to make sure I've done everything that I need to do to ensure you get a great looking professional business website up and running fast and easy. So if you've got any issues or problems, I just want to point out to you down the bottom here under user menu, we have an option for support forum. Clicking on that, you'll see the option to raise any support calls that you'd like to just by selecting new topic here and entering in any questions. So throughout this tutorial, you'll find that I use and recommend the web browser Firefox. That is what I'm using here. It's very simple to install. If you just simply Google Firefox and run through the installation program, that will install on your machine and you'll find it's consistent with what you're seeing in the video. In this particular video tutorial, I'm going to be running through Windows XP and Firefox. If you use Vista or Internet Explorer, then you might want to take a look at the other tutorial, which is exactly the same, just using that different platform. So first things first, we want to look at the 3 steps to get started. Step 1 is to create a new folder in your My Documents area on your computer called Make Your Own Website. So if I go and open up my Documents folder, which is done by selecting the Start My Documents folder. If you can't find that or you can't see it, another option is to select Start My Computer, and you'll see if you click on the folders just above My Computer, there's the My Documents area. So I'm just going to leave that open over here. And the first thing I need to do is to create a new folder called Make Your Own Website. So I'm going to do exactly that. And I simply need to right click in there, selecting New Folder, and then just tap in Make Your Own Website. Once I've completed that, I need to look on to step 2, and by clicking How to Use This Course, I'll receive a new window which says would I like to open it or save it. I'm going to tell the program that I want to save it, so just selecting the default there, going OK. We can see the download begins. So if you are using Firefox, you'll find that this download will be placed in the My Documents download folder. So you can see here now it's just downloading, and I'm just going to leave that for a minute and come back to it once it's completed, and then I'll show you how to unzip it and place the files in the right location. And if we look over into this folder here, we see that the zip file is in there. So what I'm going to do now is position this window here, and I'm going to open up another My Documents window over here. So they're both sitting next to each other, and entering into the Make Your Own Website folder, which is currently empty. I can then open the downloaded file. I can highlight everything in there, right click, copy that, and then in the folder I've created called Make Your Own Website, paste that in there, and that will extract all of the files for me. So that is the first file downloaded and extracted. I can then close that and go back over to our browser, and reading the step 3, download the remaining videos below, unzip them as described above, and open the Simple New Web System main menu file. So if I scroll down, we can see the second file here is the applications file. I'm going to click on that. Again, as we saw before, we have the option to save it, which I want to take that default by pressing the OK button. And then we can see it downloading there. I'm just going to give that a minute again to download, and then unzip it as I have with the previous file. So we'll just give that a minute now. As we can see, that's now completed downloading. So hopping back over to my two open windows, I can see in My Documents Downloads, we have the applications.zip file. Double clicking onto that, we can see the applications folder. If I right click and copy, I can then paste into our My Documents Make Your Own Website folder. So pasting that in there, we can see that that is going to unzip all of the appropriate files for us. And we're slowly building up our list of applications and training courses. So now going back to our main website, looking at the next one on the list, number 105, choosing a template. If I click on that, again we have the option to open or save. I'm going to select save by pressing OK, and we'll give that a minute to download also and come back to that when that's completed. And as we can see there, it's now downloaded. So if we hop back over to our downloads directory, we can see there we have choosing a template 105. Opening that up, we can right click to copy and then paste that into our My Documents Make Your Own Website folder, and that will unzip. So that is the process for all of the files that are along this page here. Once you've successfully downloaded and unzipped them all, you'll see here the option for Simple New Web System main menu. Clicking on that will open up the local web page on your machine, and you'll be able to simply click on the courses, which will go directly into them. You'll also see at the bottom of this page there's the option to download Adobe Acrobat Reader. If you don't have Adobe Acrobat on your machine, you will need to install that. It's a very common file, so you'll need that to read some of the ebooks that we offer. That concludes the initial setting up session. So if you download those videos and get started by looking at the first course, number 101, how to use this course, look forward to seeing you in the first video.